Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Season 26 of The Voice is off to a fiery start as the stellar lineup of coaches competes tooth and nail to secure the best vocalists in the blind auditions. Series heavyweight and alternative pop rock legend Gwen Stefani is joined by last season's winner and country music superstar Reva Mentor as they fend off the popular new additions Cooner Michael, Bubble, and industry icon Snoop. Do The Voice guarantees that vocal talent will always be prioritized each season, and so variety in the series often comes from the introduction of new coaches who have different approaches to pitching and providing counsel to the talented artists each season. With the rotating door of coaches each season, fans of the franchise are often disappointed to see a beloved character depart the series. Kelly Clarkson endeared herself to fans with her charming fun, energy plus her wholesome rivalry with The Voice OG coach Blake Shelton. Shelton was a judge for 12 years starting in 2011 for a tearful retirement in season 23, though the door is always open for a return in the future. Stephanie herself is proof that judges are often welcome back even after spending years away from the series. Last season saw Miss Entire competing against series newcomers Dan plus Shay and returning coaches Chance the Rapper and John. Legend Chance was a thoughtful and invested coach, and the series was lucky that he could lend his talents for the season. Legend has been a staple on the series for a total of 9 seasons, so fans have naturally been wondering what the reason might be for his decision not to return in season 26 in May 2024. Legend told Entertainment Tonight what he had planned for the summer of 2024, including lots of performing and traveling overseas, which would impact his ability to coach this season. He reflected with his typical composed charm, "I'll be back. If only I were going to take an actual break. It makes sense that someone with Legend's musical talent would be eager to get back to performing. As someone with a young family, it seems clear Legend also wanted to take time to create some memorable moments, including inviting his young kids onto The Voice set to see where their father was spending time putting his coaching skills to work." But though Legend won't be coaching in season 26 of The Voice, that isn't to say the series was far from his mind. During his interview with ET, Legend expressed his excitement at seeing new coaches coming onto The Voice once again. He predicted that having Snoop Dogg, who has appeared on the show as a mentor in the past, now joining as a coach, would reinvigorate the series even after just one episode. Snoop has already proved the prediction correct with his pitches proving almost irresistible to the competitors. Legend also observed that rotating new coaches in to join the more experienced team is how we continue to stay fresh. When it came to his reflection on the final for season 25, Legend put the focus on the talent, saying, "I'm just rooting for the artists to be their best selves, honestly. Even though Legend will not be returning for season 26, viewers won't have to wait long to see him back on The Voice." The soulful Cooner has already confirmed he will be back in his coach's chair for season 27, which has already begun filming and will air sometime in spring 2025. Joining Legend will be returning coach and vocalist for Maroon 5 Adam Levine has a remarkable 16 seasons of experience coaching on the series. Bubble is also confirmed to return for his second season, and joining these experienced coaches is first-timer Kelsey Ballerini. Carson Dabb will also return as host since the season just picked up filming the blind auditions, and season 26 just began airing. There will probably be some time before we start to see promotional materials for the next season. However, one of the coaches couldn't resist sharing a behind-the-scenes glimpse of season 27 already. For 6 memorable seasons, John Legend graced the stage of NBC's The Voice as one of the most beloved coaches on the show. With his smooth voice, legendary career, and magnetic personality, the Grammy-winning artist quickly became a fan favorite. But when season 24 rolled around, many were surprised to find that Legend wasn't returning to his iconic red chair. His departure left fans wondering, why would someone so deeply connected to the show choose to step away? While the public was initially given vague reasons about scheduling Conflicts: the real story behind John Legend's decision to leave The Voice is far more layered. It touches on both personal growth, career shifts, and the desire to explore new creative ventures. Let's delve into the multiple factors that contributed to Legend's departure and explore the future he envisions for himself beyond the high-octane world of reality television. At first glance, John Legend's role as a coach on The Voice seemed like the perfect gig. He could mentor aspiring singers, engage with his fellow celebrity coaches, and share his musical knowledge with millions of viewers. However, the reality of being the coach on a major network show like The Voice is far more demanding than it appears. The Voice requires months of filming, rehearsals, and promotional work. It's not just about showing up for the live shows. The process begins with blind auditions, then moves into battle rounds, knockouts, and finally the live performances, where every coach has a team of contestants to mentor, guide, and inevitably send home. It's a whirling experience that requires constant engagement, both emotionally and creatively. By the time he finished his 6th season as a coach, Legend reportedly began feeling the strain of the non-stop pace. He mentioned in interviews that balancing the show with his own touring, recording, and family life had started to take its toll. The demands of The Voice were slowly becoming a drain on his creative energy, while Legend's passion for music and mentoring young artists remained strong. He found himself becoming increasingly exhausted by the relentless nature of the competition format. One of the most personal and compelling reasons for John Legend stepping away from The Voice was his desire to spend more time with his growing family. Legend and his wife, Chrissy Teigen, are known for their fun, candid, and heartfelt presence on social media, but behind their glamorous appearances and playful banter, the couple has been through their share of challenges, particularly when it comes to building their family. In 2020, the couple tragically experienced a miscarriage, which they shared openly with the public. In an effort to reduce the stigmas surrounding such loss, the heartbreak of losing their baby, whom they named Jack, left an indelible mark on both John and Chrissy. This emotional chapter, while painful, also deepened Legend's desire to cherish every moment with his family. In early 2023, the couple welcomed another child, a baby boy, and by this time, Legend's priorities had shifted. Being the coach on The Voice meant long hours away from home, and with 2 young children, Luna and Miles, growing up quickly, Legend realized he didn't want to miss out on the precious early years of their lives. During a press interview, Legend was open about the difficulty of juggling his various commitments. "My family has been my #1 priority," he said. "I love my work, but at the end of the day, there's nothing more important than being there for the people you love." This sentiment was likely a huge factor in Legend's decision to leave The Voice. He wanted to be more present as a father and husband, without the constant demands of a TV show competing for his time and attention. Legend's departure in many ways was a reflection of his growing desire to focus on life's most meaningful moments, the ones spent with family. While family commitments were central to his decision, John Legend's departure from The Voice also stemmed from his insatiable drive for artistic growth. Legend is not just a musician, but a creative force in many areas: songwriting, producing, acting, and even philanthropy. He had reached a point in his career where he felt a need to explore new creative challenges and projects that pushed him beyond the comfortable rhythms of The Voice. Throughout his tenure on the show, Legend had the opportunity to nurture and mentor several talented artists, even leading Ming-jar to victory in season 16. While rewarding, there was a part of Legend that craved something different, something that could challenge his musicality in ways that The Voice no longer could. In interviews, Legend has hinted that he wanted to delve deeper into his own projects, both musically and creatively. After the release of his 2022 album Legend, the singer seemed eager to devote more time to his music, with a renewed focus on crafting albums that reflected his evolving artistry. In addition to his music, Legend has always been passionate about acting and producing. Over the years, he starred in and produced several film and TV projects, most notably his work on La La Land, which won multiple Academy Awards. With an increasing number of offers coming his way in Hollywood, Legend saw a world of new creative opportunities that he wanted to seize. One of those projects includes Legend's foray into producing and starring in Broadway musicals. As a Tony Award-winning producer for the Broadway production of Jitney, Legend has already left his mark on the theater world. Stepping away from The Voice allows him more time to explore these